The biggest reasons why people stay overlooked, broke, stuck, and just stagnant is more often because they're scared to speak up for themselves and let people know how they truly, truly feel. You probably heard the term closed mouths don't get fed. And that right there is why most people are starving. So say how you feel. Communicate confidently because people can only respect that. And I mean, whatever circumstance comes with it after the fact is what comes with it. But you gotta stand on it. You gotta be confident. You gotta stand on what you stand on. You feel me? Opportunities really favor the bold at times because if you're so confident in yourself to sit there and stand on something that's opposing to somebody else, then you'll get the opportunity. You just gotta perform. Like I remember honestly in high school, like one of my coaches, they was like they didn't think I was good enough to guard a wide receiver one. For those that don't know, wide receiver one is the other team's best receiver. I said, yo, put me on him. Let me guard him. Like let me just show y'all. Like y'all waited all year to do it. Like let me just show y'all that I could do it. And I went out there and I balled out. But that came from me being bold. That opportunity wasn't coming unless I told the coaches that I can do it, because they clearly didn't believe in it themselves. And like Gunna said, thought I was gonna make it, I showed them. Thought I was gonna do it, I showed them. Point number 2, it's the fear of rejection. Stop being scared of being rejected. Sometimes that no that you might hear, if you get a no, is honestly probably the most important thing that you needed to hear in your life. Like the cat got their tongue. Like, because we're always questioning, like, what if they say no? What is that? Yo, that no might bring you closer to another yes. If one person tell you no, somebody else will probably tell you yes, honestly speaking. And with those no's bringing you closer, every no is going to bring you closer to that yes, because you're going to learn from that no what you did wrong confidently. And you're going to learn how to communicate to people better than what you've done previously. So, like, don't take that for granted. Don't take that no's as an L. In real life, L's aren't losses. They're lessons. Because all you can do is learn from it. It's not like it's a video game and it's game over, you're done. Like, nah. You're still in the game, buddy. Get back in that game and get right. Point number 3. Asking equals leverage. In whichever way form you want to ask somebody for opportunity or conversation, whatever, knowledge, it starts with a DM, a question. Don't be afraid to ask. I think that's something that I did a lot in my age, growing up and coming up. I was somewhat hesitant when it came to asking people for things because I didn't want no help. But like, you can't do it out here alone. And asking really gives you the power. It gets you over that hump. Like, yo, maybe I ask for some help. Maybe I need to ask to get tutored. Maybe I need to ask for another training session. Maybe I need to ask for help with this. Asking isn't weakness. It's going to give you the strength and ability to seek those opportunities and get the leverage that you need in your life, because more than likely somebody is willing to help you with whatever it is. You just got to be grown enough to ask them, be confident enough to ask them. Point number 4, communication power. What I've learned as I've grown up into a young adult is really how you say things. How you word and phrase certain statements and questions is really going to determine that no being a no or that yes being a yes. If you ask for something, you have to ask confidently. If you're going to make a statement, you have to be confident about that statement and be bold, because people can sense when you're not confident, and people can sense when somebody's trying to BS them. Nobody likes BS. Anybody that's serious about their time, money, passion, nobody likes somebody that's going to BS them. You have to be confident. You have to really stand on what you're saying. That's the only way somebody will sit there and be like, all right, he's communicating to me effectively, or she's communicating to me effectively, and I can take them serious. Because don't nobody out here want to be taken for a joke, and don't nobody want to waste their time, because time is the number one valuable asset in this life. You can't get it back. So, like, while you're watching this video, you need to subscribe, because if you're hearing this point in the video, you can't get the time back before, and by now you don't already learn 4 points. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know where it's at, somewhere around there. Number 5, the cost of silence. The biggest losses in life, they come from rejection, and they come from that sense of regret that, like, you don't know what would have ever happened if you asked that person, if you knocked on that door, if you went back after school to speak to that teacher about that test and that grade. You have to go after every opportunity that your heart and mind tells you to go after. And if you're second guessing, you more than likely need to go after it 2 times harder. Like, don't sit here and live with regret, a life that I coulda, woulda, shoulda, because end of the day, I coulda, woulda, shoulda won't make you successful. I coulda, woulda, shoulda won't lead you to lead your family. I coulda, woulda, shoulda won't get you more money in your pocket. I coulda, woulda, shoulda is a dream killer. Don't I could, don't I would, don't I should. I do, I will, and I can. Because, yeah, that silence doesn't give nobody no power. You feel me? If Martin Luther King never spoke up for what he spoke up about or wanted to speak up about, we probably still be segregated. Who knows, honestly? But he had to be bold enough to sit there and say something that was so different to society at the time. And if he didn't, we really wouldn't know where we'd be at. So just sit there and think about that. Man, I'm out. Speak up, ask them questions. Don't be afraid. Take your shot, because at the end of the day, them closed mouths don't get fed. And you don't want to be starving out here. Nobody want to be starving out here. So you feel me? You only gonna eat as much as you ask for.